Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel for a very late part number 2 of my Sims 4 university apartment build. As you can see, we are jumping right into things, and basically I want to start off while I'm just searching for items. I want to start off by apologizing for the delay in getting this to you. I originally released part 1 almost a month ago, I think, and then I said I was going to release the part 1 was the build mode, and then this is buy mode, obviously filling up my apartment. And I wanted to release this within a week of me releasing part 1, but then there was the new stuff pack that was announced, and then just to be honest, I've been really busy, and my whole new philosophy with my channel is to record what I feel like recording, and that's been going really well for me. So I apologize once again for the delay, but as you can see, I am just getting the basics here. At first, I wanted to kind of go room by room because I thought that would be organized and a little bit easier, but I do pretty well at the beginning. I mean, I got some of the kitchen done, I got my entryway done, and now I attempt to move on to the kitchen. My problem was I could not find things. I couldn't find the things I was looking for, and then I had to stop and pause and think about what all was in The Sims that might work for what I was looking for, to make it look like things did in my apartment. And so I struggled a little bit with that, but I'm really happy with how the entire apartment turned out. So anyways, my dining room area was really small. It was essentially part of the living room area, so I really didn't use my kitchen table that much. Honestly, it housed my fish tank and some junk, and occasionally I do homework there, but really I like pushed the table back against the wall corner there as much as I could and just moved the couches back to have more room in the entertainment area. But anyways, it worked out. It was all functional. So that bookshelf librarian cart is actually meant to be a little set of shelves that was housing all of my DVD collection. And I think it looked about the same. And yes, I did have a few gaming systems on my living room area. What college kid doesn't, right? So I got all of the gaming systems to kind of represent that. And yes, I did have some nasty green couches. But yeah, anyways, a lot of my furniture doesn't match, but keep in mind, this was my apartment in university. I've since gotten rid of a lot of this furniture, and I do have some matching stuff now. So, I mean, it gets better. It gets better. I eventually want to do another build with my new place. I'll be moving out from my parents pretty soon, and I think that'd be kind of fun to do another set of these videos, a build and then a buy mode video for my new place that I'll be living. But anyways, it sounds like a lot of you really enjoyed my first part to this series, so I hope that you enjoy this part, being able to see how I had my apartment furnished. I will be uploading both the build mode and the finished product to the gallery. You can find it under the hashtag TerraNova, hashtag TerraNovaPlays, and yeah, you can kind of check it out. I didn't really play test this, but I think it all worked out. But anyways, this was basically the cleanest my apartment has ever been, what you see here, and I tried to find clutter as best I could, but I had stuff everywhere. There was always like food, like a bag of chips here, or you know, just a box of crackers over there, and I don't know, there's always papers everywhere and books everywhere. But this desk area here was not mine. This was my boyfriend at the time's desk area, and we literally got him a desk for 20 bucks at a garage sale, and that included the cost of them using their truck to drive it over to this apartment. So really, it just housed all of his books. Most of the time we did our homework on the couch. And yes, that is a Halloween candy bowl. And I still have the bowl. It had like witches and moons and bats on it, and it just had candy in it year round. And I told you during the build mode video that room was like a storage furnace area. That's where I used to keep the bags of cat litter and cat food and my coolers. So that's why the igloo cooler's in there. But anyways, those two white cube shelves are meant to be like a 3x2 little white cubicle shelving thing. You know, the little ones where you buy in pieces and you have to put together. So I attempted. I made it work. But anyways, I eventually gave up trying to go and complete room by room, and I just tried to get all of the big items and furniture so that I could just scroll through the decoration section and find all the decor objects as I scrolled through so I didn't miss anything. And I did a really good job. I think I did look back over this after I recorded it, and there's not really anything I would have changed. So I'm pretty proud of how I was able to put this together. But again, a lot of my furniture that I had was either stuff that I got as a teenager or stuff I got at garage sales because I was a broke college student and all of a sudden I was 18. I moved out of my parents' house and I had an entire apartment to furnish, so I tried my best. I really did. This corner behind the bed ends up being where I kept all of my clothes, and to have them all nicely folded in a laundry hamper, which you'll see as soon as I eventually find the hamper. So this is where I decided to just give up and just scroll through the decoration items and see what I could find as I came up with them. But eventually I find I'm just looking for my Harry Potter book. Eventually I find the hamper with all of the clothes folded. That was rarely a case. If I put all my clothes away after I did laundry, they were put away right away, but most of the time things just laid in piles down at the back of my bed, which I've gotten better at that. I don't do that anymore. I do put my clothes away right away. I have to because I have dress clothes for work and they get wrinkled if I don't, but honestly, I was kind of a slob in college, but who wasn't? It was the first time I was living outside of my parents and no one made me clean. I mean, I kept basics clean, like my bathroom is clean all the time and all that stuff, but yeah, anyways, that little shelving unit I just put between the two closet doors in the bedroom, that was meant to be representing a jewelry armoire that I have. But anyways, I'm really proud of how everything turned out in this apartment, except for maybe my desk area. I have one of those corner desks, and The Sims 4 just does not have anything like that right now. So I did my best and tried to make something that looked kind of like a corner desk. I mean, I think it worked out kind of nice. I probably could have used move objects to put that little table up a little bit, and it might have lined up with the actual desk. If it did, that would have been a really cool idea. But again, that's the best I could do right now. So this was my office, this back bedroom over here. The closet was used for storage. We had a third couch that just didn't fit anywhere else that I threw in there, which was a pain in the butt to fit through the hallway, but I eventually made it work. And this is where I did all of my recording for YouTube and that when I first started my channel. And actually up into about a year ago when I moved back home. And that giant, beautiful elephant tapestry on the wall, I chose it because it was yellow and red, but what I really had was a giant tapestry with Dragon Ball Z characters on it, and that was my boyfriend at the times, but it stayed in my office. I don't know why, but it was fun to look at least because the windows in that room were not very bright. But anyways, this part where I'm putting my backpack behind the couch, that's where it always sat. That was my spot to throw in my backpack after class, and I had tubs of stuff everywhere. And I really did my best to clutter up the apartment as realistically as it was, but this desk right here is where I spent a majority of my time. I never did homework here. Again, I did all of my homework on the couch, which you'll see my little setup for all my homework unpacking and stuff on the little table in front of the couch. But this is where I spent a majority of my time, and what I'm doing right now is I was looking for a little toy to put up by that picture on top of the white cubicle things, but I didn't find anything that really fit. I had a golden Chinese cat. It had like a moving arm. I don't know, it was really cute, but I always had it up there. But I couldn't find anything that I really liked, so I just left it out. Anyways, I had all my notebooks and my papers and books and everything just strewn out in my desk, and it's where I kept all of my little notes for ideas for my channel, and just basically when I was brainstorming new ideas or planning out episodes or parts like that, that's where I spent all of my time. And yeah, anyways, what I'm doing with these little nightstand tables, I had a big cubicle thing. I had a lot of cubicle furniture. I still have it all, but that's what that's meant to be. It was like a 3x3 giant cubicle shelving unit, so I did my best. Okay, you guys, I really did my best. This room was much more cluttered usually than I made it, but again, I did the best with what The Sims had to offer. So what I'm doing now is looking for a very particular piece in The Sims to put in the corner here in front of the couch. And I eventually do find it, but I can't tell you how long I actually spent looking for it. This build in real time before I sped up the footage took me about 45 minutes. And that was after I've been thinking for days how I was going to fill this apartment. So that was after thinking about all that, checking out all the new stuff to see if it would fit in the apartment, and I still couldn't find this one piece. And most of the time I'm finding other things to put in other rooms, but I'm still just really looking for that one piece, and you'll see what it is eventually. I'm embarrassed to say what it was now because it's really obvious where it was sitting. But anyways, I did have a lot of like my own art up, and did have my boyfriend at the time pick out some things, posters. I let him decorate that wall. And this painting here is meant to represent a painting of a profile picture of Nefertiti. And I did actually paint that myself. I might show a picture of it, I might not. I'm kind of proud of it, but again, I don't know where it is right now because half of my stuff is still in boxes. But anyways, I tried to make the apartment as true as it was, at least when I first moved in. I moved things around a lot in the living room with the couches, the way they were arranged, and I moved things around a lot in my bedroom just because I'm the kind of person that gets really annoyed with stale surroundings. So I typically like rearrange my entire room like once every 6 to 8 months just because I like things to be different, and it gives me a chance to just move everything out of the room and only put back in the things that I really actually want in my room. So it's a great way to just do all of the spring cleaning. If you just move everything out of your room and then slowly put the pieces you actually need back in. But anyways, now I'm just going through, and as I said, my idea was to put all of the big furniture and then kind of go through the decoration items to see what I actually needed instead of try to go room by room necessarily. So that's what I'm kind of doing here, is just going through, grabbing all of the little things that I can think of. And something that came with the latest pack, the Parenthood pack, that I didn't really explore too much, but I changed my mind and decided I did like it better, was the shower. And I really like that new shower better. I like it that I like that it actually has a shower curtain, because I didn't have shower doors on my apartment bathtub. I had a curtain up. So anyways, I really am proud of how this house, or this apartment build turned out. I really do plan on using it. I might give my sim self a little bit of a makeover. There's a different hair that I want to give her because I have changed my hairstyle. And yeah, basically I might give her a makeover, and I might start playing in this house or apartments. Let me know if you actually want to see that. If not, I'm just gonna go to town and play on my own and maybe explore some things, because I really don't have a game in my save file that I play on my own anymore. Everything I play is pretty much recorded for the channel. But anyways, something that, if you didn't know before, a college dorm or apartment, there are books everywhere. It doesn't matter if they're current textbooks, notebooks, if they're from 3 semesters ago. You have textbooks and notebooks everywhere, and just little pieces of paper and pens and pencils everywhere. So there's just, I tried to make this as current as I could, but this tiny little coffee table is where I actually did most of my homework. I'd sit there, I'd have my laptop there, I'd have my tablet there, I'd have books out, you know, a big notepad, all of that stuff, and I would really just turn Netflix on and go to town on homework. That's how I did everything. But anyways, I think we're pretty much getting to the end of this video here. I'm just adding little details as I come across them, but definitely let me know in the comment section down below if you want to see any gameplay in this apartment. If you want to see any gameplay with my Sim self. I don't really have any series planned. It's probably just going to be like, oh, what do I want to do in The Sims today? But let me know either way, and or we could make some fun with it. I could take your suggestions and we could kind of make a series like that. But I don't know. Let me know down below. Let me know what you think of this apartment. I tried not to be too... I tried to make it as true to the way my apartment was as I could, and not try to make it as lavish and luxurious. See, this little pile of sports gear. That's what I was looking for this whole time. It took me like 10 solid minutes to actually find it. But anyways, thank you all. Thank you all so much for watching this video today. I hope you really enjoyed it. And yeah, let me know in your comments down below. And of course, I saved the best thing for last. I have 3 cats, if you didn't know. So this little doll was absolutely perfect. I put my cats in the places that they all love to sleep the most. So my 2 sibling kittens like to sleep at the end of the bed, and my 1 older cat likes to be in the living room on her own. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like and a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And please be sure to leave your comments down below because I absolutely love hearing from you. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. My name is Terranova, and I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day. Bye, guys.